Latest changes in the Australian visa immigration program. Updated Australia visa program makes immigration for game developers easier and promising. The Australian government is making an overhaul to its visa program, which will benefit those whose profession being game developers. It is a fun time to be a game developer, wherever you may be in the world. That is, especially with the intent of immigrating into the land down under, particularly Australia. The country is making it easier for people who wish to become permanent residents. Australia is also cutting some taxes. That is tantamount to a 30% reduction that the country is removing from a regular worker's take-home pay. Important update for all game developers. This auspicious change comes with the Australian Priority Migration Skilled Occupation List, planning to include 21 more roles in its roster. Essentially, adding those with a skill in the game or software development, among other skills and trades. The purpose is to start a drive to boost the country's influence in the gaming sector of the industry. The change did not come suddenly. The country was planning it for as early as September 2020. Particularly in an attempt to bring more skilled workers in Australia. This also comes because of COVID-19's impact on the economy, which the government is trying to improve. However, such huge decisions do not happen without someone pushing for it. In the case of Priority Migration Skilled Occupation List, Australian Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services, and Multicultural Affairs, Hawke made the efforts. His idea consequently brought a relatively fewer list to 41 off jobs, befitting the requirement. Which, within the context of potential addition into a game development team, comprised of multimedia specialists and spatial science-oriented professions. Probable future changes. The proposition seems promising enough. However, it is also important to note how restrictive the country's governing body is regarding to video games, in general. Whereas its Western counterparts have relatively lax implementation about regulating titles that involve taboo topics, it certainly is not. In fact, so much so that it is not a stranger when it comes to banning certain titles, following stiff guidelines. Nevertheless, there is also the possibility that future changes could take place involving policy enforcement. An essential compromise that the country has to make if it aspires to take a bigger cut of the pie. That is, that of the growing and lucrative video game industry. Our video ends here. We hope you found today's video update useful. Share our videos with your friends and family on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.